So there's the view of the communication tower, which hopefully should just be behind me. As I'm walking down the path towards Woodcroft Farm, I come across another burnt out car. It does seem that from last year, when, shall we say, some of the residents of Wecock Farm took a joyride from Horndean, stole a car and drove it through the fields. The video's on this channel of where the remains of that car was burnt out in the field. But there are many others that are now starting to do the same thing. This used to be an occurrence over 20 years ago. But in those days they would just drive it along the main road, park up in the playground car park and then set the car on fire. Nowadays it seems they're taking it right out of the middle of nowhere into the middle of a field. Oh, another horsefly bite. Up a farm track. And I think where the field is, where that car was burnt out, there's another couple of cars may have been taken up there as well. No registration plates left on this one. I'm sure the VIN number's in there somewhere, if I could be bothered to have a look for it. Perhaps this is what they were talking about when they said they set the farmhouse on fire as well. It's also part of the car. Just to show you the location in comparison to a known landmark which has now been knocked down and taken away. The farmhouse grounds are just down here. Last time I walked up this way, they did have one of the horse buggies. Oh, distracted by, oh, there's a big set of a badger or something in there. Looks like they're setting up a tripod or something. So when I spotted the cars down by the farm earlier, I was correct. That's where the farmhouse used to be, directly ahead with that brown. They're setting up a jury rig system there. Maybe just digging out the pipes. Or perhaps they are drilling for oil. That wouldn't be a surprise. Maybe this land is on top of a big oil reserve. So the amount of money that the farmer made from selling the land will be nothing compared to the amount of money they make from that. But I doubt it. There'll be some other sensible solution to the question. And time will tell. Although with a little bit of rope, I'm sure some of the kids will turn that tripod into a nice swing. As you can see, this is another one of the paths that comes from the farmhouse and goes up towards one of the roads that heads into Horndean. Overgrown more than ever now, and because of the dry weather, no rain at all, because at times it gets pretty muddy. You continue straight ahead, you get up to where the houses are that lead onto a little lane that heads onto a road that leads into Horndean. And there's the footpath. Looks pretty clear at the moment. It heads back into Wecock Farm. And this should be the boundary line. Notice it's marked as one of the blue arrows. So I think it's part of a official walk. I haven't found the booklet that tells me which walk it's for, but it must be around somewhere. And that's going to act as the boundary line for the housing estate, which is going to be on the left, to the fields, which you can continue on the right for maybe another 20-30 years until they need to build on those as well. Oh, and we got a little visitor. A deer just decided to join me on the footpath. Let's see if I catch him up and see where he's going. I was expecting to see him down in one of the fields. There's normally a load of deer hangouts in the fields, but I guess all the noise from the diggers has scared them away. Oh, my horsefly bites are starting to itch like crazy now. The deer's found its way back into whichever field it's going to head. I would assume it'd go in the right hand field. There's his horses in the left. Oh yeah, there he is. Can't get a good angle on here. He's gone now. Either crouching down or hiding in the undergrowth. Could perhaps hang around for another 20 minutes and it would reappear. But we'll let him enjoy his day.